something that I wish people understood about autism, at least a little better, was that autistic people who are visibly autistic are more capable than everyone thinks, and people who are invisibly autistic are more disabled than people think. My autism diagnosis was by far the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, like hands down. I was 19 when I got my diagnosis. At the time, I was dating a guy who was also autistic, and so I learned more about autism and saw myself in it, realizing that I was not broken. All of these things that had always been my fault were maybe not my fault. I got kicked out of so many things all the time. I was so difficult. I wanted to show up at the dentist, wander around the room, touch everything. I couldn't sit down for more than a minute. I got in trouble at lunch every day. My mom was the only one who could drive me to preschool because she could spend the 10 minutes to talk me into the car seat. My mom just somehow intrinsically knew how to deal with me and just instinctively knew what I needed. And she let me take a bath with my tights on, and she, let me chew on my sleeves. I think being autistic did influence me enjoying making art, just in the sense of that, everything about my personality and my tendency toward being very visual, all of those things kind of came together, and visual art is something that was always very intuitive for me. It's very peaceful, and it's a nice way to, it feels almost like a meditation, observing something, because you have to be able to really look to be able to draw well. It's detail-oriented, and I like that. I tend to take notes in pictures, because to understand something, I have to be able to see it. So all of my notes in college, especially from my biology classes, were quickly drawing everything. That to be able to learn anything, I have to have pictures, and really detailed pictures.
I think Kirsten finding out this diagnosis was a relief to her. And not only that, she found a community and she found a word for it. And she went gung-ho with the advocacy.
Hi, and welcome to a very special episode of Autism Talk TV. I'm Alex Plank.
I'm Jack Robeson.
And I'm Kirsten Linsmith.
She started doing blogs about it, she started campaigning, started being a lot more self-confident in herself because she finally had a word for how she was feeling and what she was.
Autism is very integral to my identity, and now that I, kind of know what's going on, I'm an autistic person, I kind of had to leap both feet into autistic identity and really learn to advocate for myself. People with autism are just another type of person, so first they should be treated like people first and foremost, with understanding and compassion. That I have to be able to say to my boss at work, I need written instructions, if you think it's clear, be more clear. I need to be able to say to my friends, no, I don't want a hug today, can we do a high five? I need to be able to understand when I need a break. I have to be constantly thinking about the fact that I'm autistic, because the world isn't designed for autistic people. So yeah, I am an autistic person, and it's a huge part of my everyday life.